An enum class is another way of doing final. It allows you to set a value for a number of things. That way you can just use that word for that value, and it is not changeable like final.
It's called inheritance. Inheritance is used in polymorphism. Basically what it is in polymorphism you have a parent class that has child classes. Inheritance, it allows those child classes to inherit some of those objects and functions within the parent class that you have referenced it to. Basically it allows the child to have rights through inheritance as we do. The child has an inheritance of the parents. It's the same kind of concept. So,
an interface class is a class that acts like a bracket. It attaches one class to multiple others and allows it to inherit variables from them.
okay, a JavaBean is programming code that ties together objects into a single object. A bean can process other objects and generate results as well. In this class, it is a bean that we have written. It has everything that needs to run, and it doesn't rely on any other class. This is this is one class, and it is also a single object. And that is a JavaBean. Okay, this next is polymorphism. It's actually kind of cool. What this does is it allows an object to take on many forms. It's mainly used in reference with having a parent class and then a child class. It allows the child class to access things within the parent class. And in order to do that, you have to use a reference variable to access the objects within the parent class. Then a nested class is basically a class that's within another class, and then it's a class that is declared within another class.
A static variable is a variable that there's only one of, and it is attached to this class. Here you see public static void and valid. We can also add a final there, and then valid can never be changed from false. But we don't want to do that because it would not make things work here.
We'll be talking about tight cohesion and loose coupling. In tight cohesion, everything in the class has what it needs to accomplish what it needs to. Loose cohesion, loose coupling means that it does not rely on things from other classes to do what it needs to do. Here we see that all of the variables that is needed in this function to get the user's input and validate it are built into the function. The only thing that it needs brought in is the maximum value of the input that you can get, which is dependent on where it is being called from, and this is done to increase modularity.
Next, what we can do is, if we have one class inherit another class, that class can inherit the ability to use all of its variables. A class instance variable is a variable. Let's say if you want to create a new bicycle, Oh my god. You could type. You could make a new sprocket and have that sprocket be with everything, with each bicycle. But if it's static, then you can only have one sprocket.